Bondi, here we come. Whoop!
I know.
Oh my god, I hurt.
I can't remember the last time I went to Bondi. I was
Shut up.
it was a while ago actually. It would have been 6 months. See friends of ours, Amy and Taylor, and
Yeah.
I never actually go out there. And then the first time that I've gone out there, I realised why.
Why not?
Yeah. Look,
What are you saying? There's nothing wrong with Bondi.
no, it's a nice place and whatnot, but it's just, I guess, not my scene.
So if there's anything that you want to cut out, just say, I want this to be cut out. I'm not comfortable with this, and then we'll go through the video process.
Yeah. That's
All right. Yep. There's no big deal.
I'm pretty relaxed in that regard, dude.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not too worried about
Talking shit on camera.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the same shit, really. Whether I'm talking shit on camera, whether I'm talking shit in real life, I just generally seem to talk shit. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, there you go. What a beautiful day. Yeah, I went for a run today. For the month of May, I committed to running 300k.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's
This month?
solid effort.
I've only gotten to like 164.
Yeah.
But I've literally, it's like
What do you got?
left.
2 days? Yeah, two
No,
a day left.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the 31st day, isn't it? Or 30th.
Yeah, so I've got 1 day left, but I've said that I would do another 160 in the next 2 weeks,
Yep.
just to
Reach that goal.
hit the goal.
Yeah, that's cool. What brought that on?
Well, I don't know, I just started getting fat.
That's all the tequila.
I reckon I'm going to put on about 5 kilos, so I'm like, anyway, one more tip, make sure we don't talk over the top of each other,
Yeah.
and just so it's like a conversation.
Yeah, otherwise it blurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the deal was I do 300k because I wanted to do a BP, but I only got my like fitness back, like run fit back only like this week. So we did Manly to Darlow on Saturday.
Wow.
That was like 27k.
Yeah, I've done half of that walk before,
Yeah.
but only from the Spit round to Manly, and I thought that was decent enough. So to Darlinghurst as well, solid.
Yeah, it was good. So we had a few tins afterwards. It was so cool.
What's a BP?
Personal best.
No, PB. BP.
What did I say? BP. Did I?
I thought it was that, but wasn't too sure.
Yeah, so I did that. And so I've gotten to about 165k now. So I reckon I'm going to give myself another 2 weeks to try and hit 300. And so on
It's a solid amount considering like how much 160 is, and in 2 weeks what that equates to per day.
it was 20k a day.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like
300.
It's not a short.
No.
Not a short run.
No. So yeah. So it's personal best to like do it right. But anyway, as part of June, I've put a new initiative up on Barty,
Yeah.
the website, where you either buy a subscription, $12
Yeah.
per week or fortnightly to get being sent out to you, or you commit to an effort, which is 5k run,
Oh, that's cool.
10k run, 21k, 100, 200 or 300. So for the month of June, we'll support you through your commitment.
Alright.
So yeah, it'll help me continue running, and I'll hopefully get more people to
Start running.
stop being.
My arteries and my lungs are going to hate me for this, but why not? You know what? Actually, this is the first time in a while that I'm actually able in a position to do this, because obviously I'm.
What? Stop being.
Well, no, just because I'm working over at the stadium now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're like Perma are a bit slack with getting the panels to us, so we've been finishing at 3 o'clock most afternoons.
Nice. Oh, that's why you got home so quick.
Exactly, yeah. So, but usually, like case, I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, I'd finish 5:30, 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
whatever, and then by the time I get home, 6:30 you cook, eat, and then I'm back to sleep. But
Go for a run.
but now actually I do have that opportunity, and I've been pretty bored in the afternoon, so it's
Well, mate, come over to my house.
yeah.
We can start slow. You
Oh,
only
you
get
did-
yourself some coffee.
Yeah,
Which now you can drink.
yeah, I know, because it's decaf. It's not so much the caffeine that's ever gotten me. It's just
Taste.
yeah, when you go to like a shit cafe, or when you drink a shit coffee for your first experience or whatever.
Yeah.
It just kind of threw me off it, I guess. And you know, it's like me drinking sarsaparilla, I suppose. It's not for everyone and whatnot. But when I do have a good coffee, I do appreciate it. It's same as anything, you know. You could eat a steak. Yeah, it's a steak. It could be crap. It could be great. If you have a shit steak, you're going to turn around and say it's a shit steak. But if you have a great steak, you're going to say.
So I mean, that was a loaded question, but I've actually found a really high grade, award-winning coffee that's a decaf, and the way it's been
Where's it from?
well, it's Peru. It's a
Okay.
Peruvian coffee. It's from Alto Palomar. It's a little town, but basically the way they remove the caffeine from a coffee, there's shit coffee where they take it out of using loads of chemicals to take the caffeine out, and then the company that does this is in Switzerland. It's like they're renowned. It's a Swiss washed decaf company. It's all renowned around the world. It's the only company that does this. They remove the caffeine using water, which means that there's no chemicals or anything like that, and they actually don't remove any of the profile of the coffee.
Okay.
So it's funny because Josh doesn't drink Luke doesn't drink coffee at all.
Yeah, right.
And so like I wanted to get you two together to see
To
if we
try
can
coffee, yeah.
to see if we can get you to taste some coffee.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether like this is what I don't get, right? Do people not drink coffee because they don't like the taste or the caffeine?
No, the caffeine's not so much the problem. It's more the
shit coffee.
and I don't know. It's a little bit of a mixture, right? Like a lot of people, it becomes ingrained into their day-to-day life. Like you look at Dagny, for example, my partner. She
say that again and say it with your wife. I mean,
fiance.
Your fiance.
Yeah.
She'll fucking hit you for that.
But yeah, you look at her, for example, and she drinks it every single day without fail.
What does she drink?
Now your coffee buddy.
She drinks a Barty.
But
Good vibes.
yeah, she drinks that every day, and it's part of her regime. You know, like I wake up every morning. The first thing I do the moment I wake up is have a glass of water and a vitamin D tablet.
Yeah, that's
like that.
it's like a Barocca, basically.
In a way, yes. You know, so some days I'll have a V, depending on how the work is or whatnot, and I hate it.
You may as well have a natural coffee.
Exactly, but you know what's funny actually about it is, so I've cut the V completely out, and when we were doing finishing 6 Haskell Street in Parramatta, because I was working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, was feeling pretty flat while I was there, and my workmate Dooley, he goes to the gym and he's pretty heavy into his routine and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I went up to him and I was like, Dooley, I'm feeling a bit flat. Have you got something to pre-workout? And he goes, yeah.
Pre-workout.
But what because he's similar. Like it's all of the stuff that he goes through is now just a natural.
Right.
It's like it's a caffeine base, but all the other ingredients are natural. Whether it's like vitamin based or herbal based or anything like that.
Which is really good.
Yeah. So he's cut out going through that chemical process or whatever, and the sugar and everything else of it.
Yeah.
And I actually rocked up and he goes, how tired are you feeling? And I was like, dude, I can barely keep my eyes open. He goes, don't worry, I've got you. And he poured about 4 or 5 scoops of this pre-workout in, and the whole day I was shaking.
Really?
Made me sick. I ended up going home and vomiting and whatnot.
Wow.
Caffeine wise, I could drink a Red Bull, I could go to sleep, I could drink a coffee and go to sleep. The caffeine doesn't faze me, it's more the taste. And if I love something, I can go through periods like you do with your Barty burgers. You know, like you do with your Barty burgers. You'll go through a period where you'll eat a burger every day for whatever, just to perfect something.
No one knows about that.
But when I get a taste for something, whether it be, you know, like ramen or fried chicken or whatever, a pasta or something, once I've got the taste for something, I can have that every day. Yeah. But only if it's good.
Okay, that's really interesting. You connotate coffee with taste. It's not the high. That's really cool.
It's completely the taste. It's you know, I've gone from job to job where I'll have a random coffee one day and it's like, oh yeah, that's why I don't drink coffee again.
Yeah, right.
And then I go to another place where I don't have it because I don't drink it often.
So you know about specialty coffee, that it's all about the flavour and taste, right?
Yeah, correct.
So it's, so like most cafes have one type of coffee that is like mass market that everyone drinks. It's probably like a soy or some milk based. But specialty coffee is all about, I guess, different tastes. Like, as you know, I've started to collect different types of coffees. We've got a coffee that tastes like peaches.
Yeah.
We've got a coffee that tastes like absolute like a mocha bomb.
Well, that's the difference, you know. It's like something that's mass produced for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, you get your champagne that's, you know, standard sold at every pub here and there, and then you get really good champagnes. I guess it's the same with coffee. Like, you know, the stuff that you're making is specialty, or roasting and providing to people.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I say by making. Sorry, I apologise. But
that's all right.
but what you're producing and giving out to people, it's not
the norm.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's true. But no one wants to pay for it either.
Yeah,
it sucks balls, man.
Yeah, but it's.
I walk into a bottle shop and spend, you know, $150 on a good bottle of red wine, but they won't do the same for, you know, coffee.
But it depends. But that then comes down, I guess, a little bit towards marketing as well.
Different and education.
Yeah, exactly right. Education massively. You know, it's and it's hard because, like, I understand that probably better than most, being an upholsterer as a tradesman originally. Yeah. I did my upholstery trade in the Southern Highlands, and you'd go through the beauty of being in the Southern Highlands, a pretty wealthy area.
You pay for what you get.
And not just that, it's like, people know what they want, and they know their market. I guess you're going to get people that coffee is their world, and they're going to pay extra for it.
It doesn't have to be, right? Like, you know, it doesn't absolutely have to be. It's all about the taste. I remember Rochelle saying, I can only let you buy this coffee machine, like way back, if you can find the roaster, or the coffee machine and the roaster. It was two types of conversations I had with my wife.
Yeah.
She goes, you can only buy this coffee machine if you don't buy a coffee out ever again. And I go, yeah. And then she goes, because obviously, as you know, she's an accountant. She's like, that's until you're 48. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, but it doesn't just come down to the dollars for you. You know, you're not making it just for a financial.
And then when I said I was going to buy a roaster, she's like, only if you can find me a coffee that tastes like donuts. Right? So I'm on a mission.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. So again, when it comes to specialty, it's really 100% to do about the taste, and everyone's got a different taste. But I guess if I always thought you weren't keen on the caffeine, and so whether your body metabolizes caffeine correctly. But like, that's what you said earlier about having pre-workout. That's actually natural highs in caffeine. So like, that just must have taken you off the edge.
Well, it's a funny thing, because I was born with an addiction.
Nice.
And
we're all addicted to something, mate.
Yeah, not by my choice, but born with an addiction, and from that I was extreme ADHD.
Yeah, right.
And my whole life
my
whole life I was on Ritalin, dexamphetamine, all of that stuff.
But you're not now.
And to calm me down.
Yeah, right.
And I just eventually outgrew it.
Yeah. A buddy of mine's cut the same.
But the caffeine.
These kids are similar to that, where he actually, we were hanging out last week, and he goes, it's a lot to do with what's coming into your zone, whether it's, you know, the TV that you're watching, the blue light, what you're eating, all that sort of stuff kind of adds up, right?
100%.
So if you're aware of that, then you're not gonna, OD on stuff that you shouldn't be having.
Yeah, that's right.
You've worked out your body, right? That's really cool. I didn't know that.
The one thing I've learned, and the key to my life, is water, actually.
Yeah, right.
I drink close to 4-5 litres of water a day.
That's so healthy.
Yeah, just because my liver needs to be flushed regularly.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that it is, but...
Nice.
And it's the thing, like, I'm conscious of, like... I do everything wrong. I drink, I smoke, in that regard. I party.
Mate, you were normal.
But if I'm going to do all of that, the one thing I need to be conscious of is what I eat. and liquid-wise, what I put into my body.
That's true.
When I'm not.
And I know some people have some people don't actually get the fact that you can go and be social, but you've got to do the hard work. So if you had a blowout or going out and blowing loads of cash on a really good meal and spent loads of money on heaps of alcohol, that doesn't mean that that's
everything
not okay.
else.
But the next couple of days, you should be aware that you should stay off it and do some exercise and go and pay for some of the regret spend.
Yeah, balance. Yeah.
Yeah, and the balance is so important.
It's hard in my industry to do, but it's. I guess they class it as a toxic industry in regards to work-life balance, and then
you fit windows.
Yeah.
How hard can it be?
It's not that hard, to be fair. I'll give it to you. It's not that hard. It's demanding, and unfortunately for me, the position of my company, I'm required to be there all the time. You look at Saturday, for example. That was my annual leave, approved for us to do this here today.
Yeah.
And I had it applied. Over a month ago? I applied for it. I had it fully approved, and then I get to work on Friday morning, and I get told, no, you need to come in now. The permit still are coming to take a look at all of this. This has to be completely readjusted. Cool. It has to be fitted. But it's like, how do you balance a life when you've got plans to do all of these things and try and have some sort of balance within your regard for your well-being, your partner, your friends, everything, and then your annual leave turns around and gets thrown back at you when it's already been approved. Like it frustrates me, that kind of stuff, a lot. Yeah. And I had the shits massively Friday morning when I got told. It really, really angered me. But what do you do? It's cool.
So I thought I'd just invite you out to see one of my good mates, Luke.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine, but he's also a hairdresser. I don't know how much Dagny, your wife's been complaining about your hair.
Not just
such a long time.
Not just Dagny. I'm pretty sure every time I see you and Rochelle, you're saying the same thing to me. What are you doing with your hair?
I reckon your dad would have something to say about it.
Oh,
and your mum.
But Dad, mum wouldn't. but Dad, Dad said a few things once here or there, but
this is
whatever.
This is just part of me giving back to
at least it makes an occasion.
Well, I mean, and then we're going to go get some ramen, which is great. But mate, it's totally freestyle. There's no, when I thought about this, and I know that you don't drink coffee and stuff, and I started Barty as a coffee company. I'm like, it's all about making people feel good. It's all about them being aware of the shit they've got going on, and mate, I'm just paying it forward to get you to give you a little chill, because I know how hard you've been working.
And it's a good thing about your brand, Barty. It's like you started it originally, like you just said, as a coffee roasting and an activity that you enjoy, but you're turning it into much more, which is cool. It's you've taken that Barty not just from that, but into your food, and now doing something like this where it's an occasion. It's an activity, it's a social event. It's original. It's cool.
Thanks, man.
Oh, it's good, man.
I know that Luke's gone through some stuff as well with his family, and I know that he's pretty shy on camera, so we got to watch out.
Yeah.
But he's a bit of a daffodil. He's such a soft soul, and he's a hairdresser, and he's like one of my best mates. And I know that when I did the overland track, I dedicated the entire section for him, because he was going through a whole bunch of family stuff. His dad passed away from COVID, and so did his uncle.
What's his family overseas or Australia?
Yeah, overseas.
Whereabouts?
England.
Yeah, right. That's heavy.
It was pretty heavy, as you know. COVID was a massive hit. So.
Well, my wife, her parents both got COVID, and her mum sent her an email basically saying,
it's not cool.
I love you and I'm sorry for all the things, as if it was this is the end kind of thing. It was pretty hard for her as well.
So he's still going through some stuff, which is okay, but I thought this would be a really cool opportunity to do some man time. They don't work on Mondays.
No, so the studio's out.
So we basically are going to go in and surprise him with, obviously, Because I think he doesn't like take the taste of coffee anyway, but I'll give it to him. But I'm sure we can have some tinnies.
Yeah.
Because he's got tins.
Sounds good to me.
Have some man time.
Yeah, nice.
Good old Bondi.
How I said to you before, the last restaurant that last time I came to Bondi, we actually went to this restaurant just down here.
Oh yeah.
It was actually really nice, really good. Ceviche was beautiful.
Oh, the Ronda.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. You'd actually walk straight down through here, and then there's that restaurant on the right hand side, right on the corner.
That's Morris's place. It's an Italian joint.
Yes, that's right. It is an Italian joint. It's really good. Really good.
So I know that Luke's looking forward for us to hanging out. He's the funniest cat.
You went the most obscure way to get to Bondi too, by the way, that I would have gone.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know that, considering you've gone the non-traffic peak hour times, and that was pretty decent. Here we are, out in Fox.
Where is he? Oh, he's in there. I usually just park here. Close the car. That's still recording.
Perfect. You know, it's funny, since I started a new job, we got given these new shirts because it's a civil site and it's got to be like the reflective strips, and I had the biggest breakout imaginable all across my skin. Had eyes break out all over me, my whole neck swelled up so badly. It was
Where is he? He's over here.